Hey everybody, I'm Gerald Besner. Welcome to the SRV Trainer how-to video series. The place to be for everything you need to know about using your brand new SRV Trainer. All right, ready again? Let's go. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to convert your youth model, which holds a maximum of 5 balls, into the youth triple double. It'll give you the opportunity to hold up to 15 balls. All right, so to start things off, as always, we lock all 4 wheels just so things don't move around while we're making adjustments. So your triple double accessory kit comes with all of the hardware that you need to install it on the mobile base. So all you'll need to do is get some tools that will help you work on it. So the 9/16 wrench and a 9/16 socket is what I'm using, just to go over the nut and bolt to speed things up a little bit. And I'll show you how to do that. So your removable wall brackets come with 2 separate sides. One has these T-slots in for the multi-mount system, and the other side is blank. So you just want to make sure that when you're setting it on the mobile base to install it, you line up the 2 holes at the bottom with the 2 pre-drilled holes in the base. So it's just going to stand like that. What you'll want to do then is take your bolt and nut combination. There's 2 washers. Make sure that one washer stays at the top. Slide that all the way down through those clearance holes and just wiggle it down until you find the spot. Then you'll install your washer with the nut underneath. And just get that tightened by hand. And I'll show you with the next one. So these are nylon coated lock washers. So once you tighten them down, they're going to stay in place. So we're just going to repeat the process on the second hole. And it's important to note that only the bottom has the 2 holes in it. This top rail here does not have any holes. So you can't end up mixing up how these slots function. Again, I'm just going to take the nut and the washer, place them underneath. I always tighten things by hand first until you get to that nylon lock part. Okay, so now I find the best method is just get your box wrench, 9/16 for this bolt, and put it on. And then I can just go ahead and start tightening this. Now it's going to wobble around a little bit until we get it tight enough. Okay. These things are always a little bit trickier to do when you're trying to stay out of the way of the camera. So we're going to pop this on here as well. Just get a hand underneath, hold it in place. Okay, and once you get it down to that last little bit, because the first one I did was not snugged, I just want to give it that extra little quarter turn at the end. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the first one. And there we go. So now you can just double check that that's nice and snug. It's not going to move around. Okay, let's flip it around and I'll show you the other side. We're going to repeat the same process on the other side. Again, making sure that we've got the 2 holes on the bottom that line up with the 2 holes on the base plate, and that our slots are facing outwards so that we can later on attach our adjustable ball racks. Making sure that you have one washer there and then another washer goes underneath. Get that lock nut. Just get it snugged on by hand. tight. Snug it tight. Okay, so those are all nice and sturdy. Let me show you how you can put on the adjustable ball rack. So we have both a triple and a double adjustable ball rack. They're adjustable because they can be positioned on any set of the slots that are on your wall bracket. So typically with the triple double, we like to have the triple at the bottom and the double at the top. It just gives a nice sleeker look, but you can adjust them however you like. An important note is that if you look at the arm, it is not symmetrical on both sides. So it can be positioned either up or down. And I'll show you the difference. So right now, just to show you, I can put the pins in the slot, make sure it goes all the way down, and then you can load that up with 3 balls. I'm gonna flip it around and show you that it can go into those same holes. So now it's raised up a little bit higher. So this is entirely based on the preference for you and your shooters, your program, however you wanna do that. What I like to do for ease is put the bottom one right down at the bottom, and that's gonna give enough clearance between this rail so that the balls will still fit in. But the nice unique feature of that is that it's got this rounded edge close to the corner. And that's gonna give a visual barrier for people coming up to it. They're gonna see it in their peripheral vision and make sure they're not tripping over the corners, hitting their ankles. So that's our triple in. Now, again, I can put this anywhere I want, but as you can see, that's gonna be too small to hold any balls. So we say if you're using it as a ball rack, to always separate them by 2 slots. So I can have my triple here, my double here. I can even decide to have my double here, but maybe I want them a little bit higher to make it easier for my athletes to grab in drills. So we'll lock it in there and just make sure it goes all the way down. Perfect. We'll do the same thing on the same side. Stay right there. So I like to keep things symmetrical. I'm just gonna pop that in here with this one up and my double. And I had, in this side, I have it facing up, not down. So I'm gonna do the same thing so that it's symmetrical. Now what I can do is give that a little spin, and you can see exactly what that's gonna look like. Straight on. Now the other very cool thing about this is that these can be positioned on any of these 2 sets of slots. So if you decide you want to have people being able to grab balls on the end, you could have it here. Another neat trick is that if you just want these out of the way completely, you can even take them off and position them on the sides. This is how these are adjustable now. Maybe I want to move this one up to the top. Maybe I'm running a drill where I want the athletes moving around. They can grab a ball from the SRV trainer. They can grab a ball from here. They can reach down, maybe receive a low pass here, shoot over a defender. Countless amount of drills that you can do. So let me show you what it looks like with all 15 balls. Let's go up with this one. And again, you just want to make sure that they're in there nice and snug. All right, all the adjustable ball racks are in. Let's see what it looks like with all 15 balls. All right, so there you go, 15 balls. Now we can unlock this again, move it anywhere on the court we want. Practice some drills. I hope you found that segment helpful. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. Go to our website or subscribe to check out all of our new videos. All right, now we want to see how creative you can get with your shooting, rebounding, and vertical jump training. So tag us on your socials with #SRV Trainer so we can give you a shout out.